her closet?
OMG.
Really, Adrienne?
Did you see her closet? Really, Adrienne?
Where's she at?
Where do you think? She's in the closet.
Adrienne!
That's me!
Hello everyone and welcome back to In the Closet. I'm very excited to have you here with me today. So for all you hoarders out there, let's get started with organizing it. Okay, so over to our viewers bucket, we're going to see who wants to know how to organize what. So I'm going to shake it up. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake, shake, shake. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. In here we have, oh, it's one of our YouTube viewers. Fashion Forward Me. Fashion Forward wants to know, how do we organize our sweaters? Well, Fashion Forward, that's a great question because a lot of people are a little unsure about how to organize sweaters. I like to organize mine in a way so that you don't get what I like to call the puppet shoulders. You know, it's where the hangers leave that mark where it kind of sticks up and it's really hard to steam or iron out. So you don't want to hang your sweater. Okay, so we are going to go over to the ironing board to use as our table. Because as we all know by now, we're in a closet and we have no real table. So I'm just going to push this back a little bit. Alright, there we go. And the second thing you're going to need is a clipboard and a sweater. So I have some sweaters pulled out already. Normally I keep my sweaters on the other side of the closet because I love sweaters and I have lots and lots of sweaters. But because my very handsome cameraman is over there, you can't see them. So I'll show you how to organize it over here. Then I'm hoping to get to do a episode where we can do a closet tour, which would be very cool. So I'll take you over to the sweaters then. So lay your sweater flat. And you just want to put your clipboard at the neckline of your sweater, right at the top, and fold one side over, like so. And then fold the arm over. We're going to flip the other side over. And then fold the other arm down. And then we bring up the bottom and close it. So we just made your sweater about the size of the clipboard. It works with very chunky sweaters too. Won't be as, clean, but it still works. I like to do it with a clipboard because it just looks neater inside your closet. And when you unfold it, there's less creases when you fold it this way. So that's a nice fold. Once you get your sweaters folded, I put mine in a milk crate. And I'm going to tell you why. I already have some folded in here. But I like to keep my sweaters in a milk crate because you can see all around the crate, all the holes. So it's not necessary for you to keep pulling sweaters out to see which one you want to wear or which one it is. You can see which one it is. And if you get a big enough one, you can have a couple of stacks and they actually house a lot of sweaters. And they fit nicely on the shelves and in the closet. If you get a couple of them, you can just stack them like so. And how cool is that for organizing your sweaters? No steaming, no ironing, no puppet shoulders. Easy peasy. Okay, today on how to wear it, I picked a question that I hear a lot of during the course of the day. Adrienne, how do I wear color? This question I hear day after day after day after day, especially transitioning into the spring. You're starting to see a lot of black and white, but you're starting to see a lot of color as well. So what I decided to do was skip the viewer's bucket for this episode and go with the how do I wear color questions. But you know, always feel free to leave your questions at the end of the show via YouTube, Facebook, whatever, and you know, I'll get to them and we'll do an episode on whatever you want to wear. But today we're gonna do color. Or I need to show you is some color. So I picked a few pieces of colored denim I have here. So we'll start. And I picked the denim because you're seeing colored denim everywhere. It was hot last season and it's hot again this season. So the one thing you need to know about wearing colored denim is that it's not that difficult. Like you see the bright colors and you're like, oh my God, I can never wear that. What am I gonna wear with it? Well, I'm gonna show you. Let's start off with just something basic. I like to match back color with a black and white stripe or a black and white polka dot or some kind of pattern because you can never go wrong with a black and white and it always looks great. So right here we have a nice little black and white top, and you see it with the green. It works with the blue, it works with the red, the pink, the yellow. And you're probably saying right now, like, oh my God, I never thought of that. And then stripes. Stripes work well with color denim. And you can do this the other way around too. Like if you had a bright color top, you can do black pant, white pant, khaki pant. Any neutral color will work. Just start color blocking it and you'll see. So this is a great little sweater. And look how great it looks with the green. It's actually navy. In the camera it'll probably look black, but it's navy and white. It looks great with the green. And you put with the blue. And then with the red, pink and yellow. It really looks good with the yellow. Like this I think is going to be my outfit. So that's one way to wear color. Another way is to just match it back to the same color. So for instance, we have these peach pants, and then we'll grab this top here, and it has it's another stripe. I love stripes, but it's the same color, so you can always match that back with the same color, and then you know, add maybe a different color scarf or necklace to block it off, and look how pretty that is. So that's the way you can wear color. Another good idea, I have like tons of ideas on how to wear color, is to go to your local art store, craft store, and get a color wheel. A color wheel works because it shows you, let me just grab my color wheel and I'll show you. Okay, so here we have the color wheel, and you'll have all your core colors on the end here, and then you have all your primary colors, which is the red, the yellow, and the blue here. But the great thing about the color wheel is in this middle, it'll show you what colors that the primaries mix with, what color it will create. So for instance, if you do your red and your blue, you get your purple. So you know that if you get something purple, you could wear it with the blue or the red. You see how great the blue and the red looks together, just laying next to each other? Well, the color wheel says that I can add purple and it will look great. Now, not necessarily the shirt, but the purple works with it too. That's just a cute little, cool little tip. Late night filming. Cool little tip that you could take with you. Take your color wheel to the mall. Welcome to my favorite part of the show, which is my favorite things to do. way to do an applique on a t-shirt and bring your old t-shirt into the current times of fashion, I don't know, is to get a bouquet of fake flowers. Do not get real flowers, do not get dried flowers, it will not work. Your t-shirt will last 2 hours. Fake flowers. And then what you want to do is just pluck off the top of the flower. You get like the little head of the flower. See? And they're real easy to just tear apart. And then you want to take the bottom half off. So we're not going to use that. I guess you can. Like, there's so many ways to play around with this. So, you know, fiddle, play. Then you want to take the inside out. And put that out. And we're not going to use that. And then all you have left are these fun little petals. See? Look how cool that is. Yay! Okay. I already have one done for you. I was ready, right? Alright, so this one's pretty big for the tank top that I chose. So I'm going to do a tank top. You can do tees, tank tops. So I plucked off a little one. And you just want to keep your pieces together the way the flower was. And then get a bag of buttons. You can get this from anywhere. I got these from Walmart. They were like, I don't know, 60 cents. Just a bag of buttons. You can get a prettier button. You can get a more expensive button, whatever you want to do. It goes into the middle of the flower, like so. And I'm keeping mine very basic, black and white, which is right on point with the color and the style for the spring. And then I'm going to take my flower and put it right here on the shoulder. Can you see it? Right there on the shoulder. And then needle and thread. You don't have to be a sewer to know how to do this. I mean, if you can sew on a button, you can applique your t-shirt, basically. And you want to keep it right in the middle. And then just in, out. Do it a couple of times so that it's strong enough. You don't want to make your t-shirt a cheap button t-shirt, like a lot of the ones I see in the store. Buttons last for like 5 seconds and then you're home trying to sew on a button that you spent like $90 on for that t-shirt. Not that I would spend $90 on a t-shirt. I might, but I don't want to sew the button back on. Anyway, that's another story. I'm not going to get into it because it's like one of those aggravating pressure point type of things that I can go on and on about. And then you'll go like to another YouTube channel. It's like, oh, I'm tired of her. Cut your thread. And then you have redesigned your t-shirt. How cool is that? Thank you for joining me in the closet. Be sure to leave your comments below, and I will see you in 2 weeks.